Good evening. Warm welcome to all. Lovely to see everyone seated so early. We still have a bit of time to go, but I thought I'll just get you into the mood of what we're going to do today. You know the topic. It's a topic on meditation, and that means we have to create the right ambience. So I have been noticing that everyone is very silent. That's very nice. So continue keeping the silence. And, you can at this point just check if you have any beeping devices on you, especially if you have your mobile phones, put them on silent mode or switch them off till the program is over. And the couple of things, I think as you came in, you were given actually a little info bag. And there's several things. I hope you've managed to have, look through your info bag. There are a few wonderful things here. Okay, I'm just trying to get it myself. Okay. This is a gift for you. This is a gift from Dadi Janki, who you'll be seeing later part of the evening. And it says, "Feeling great, how to change your life for the better." I hope you'll use it. This little pamphlet was made in Singapore especially for Dadi. It is about Dadi. So you can read about her. What a special soul she is. A little bit on the Raj Yoga meditation. For those who are new to it, you may want to go through. And you have a little flyer here, it's actually, and it tells you about the courses, Dadi's books on sale, and so on. You can look through as well. So these are the little things that you may want to take care of. And we are ready, I think, just to watch two videos. The two videos will be played back to back. Enjoy the videos. I'll come back when the videos are over, and we'll start the program. Have a very good evening.
important questions of who we are and our purpose on earth. Prajapita Brahma, the founder of the Brahma Kumaris, received a spiritual calling at the age of 60. With indefatigable enthusiasm, he dedicated the remaining 33 years of his life to the task of world upliftment through meditation. He envisioned people of all cultural, economic, and religious backgrounds coming together to rediscover and develop the spiritual dimension of their lives. Today, the headquarters of the Brahma Kumaris is in the beautiful mountains of Rajasthan, Mount Abu, where annual retreats and forums are held to refresh the participants and recharge them with pure spiritual energy. The Brahma Kumaris is an international spiritual organization with a network of more than 6,000 meditation centers in over 85 countries. It offers people of all backgrounds an opportunity to learn meditation and positive thinking, and helps individuals to discover the intrinsic goodness within themselves. One of its main guiding principles is that when I change, the world changes. The Brahma Kumaris is affiliated to the United Nations as a non-governmental organization and is active in a wide range of educational programs in areas such as youth, women, education, health, social development, and human rights. The Raja Yoga taught by the Brahma Kumaris is not a physical yoga, nor does it involve rituals or chanting. It is a simple way of mastering the power of thoughts. Each Raja Yoga center provides self-empowerment courses designed to improve the quality of family, community, and professional life. These are offered free of charge as a service to the community. The Brahma Kumaris Raja Yoga Center, Singapore, was established and registered as a society in 1981. As a local branch of the Brahma Kumaris, the center was set up initially to provide meditation instruction to help Singaporeans find peace in a busy and often stressful working environment, as well as to provide moral and ethical instruction for character development. The center offers in-house courses in English, Mandarin and Tamil, which are offered free of charge to the Singapore public as a service to the community. Currently, there are 3 Brahma Kumaris Raja Yoga centers in Singapore where you can learn the art of Raja Yoga meditation free.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Om Shanti, greetings of peace. Welcome to yet another program by the Raja Yoga Center of Singapore. It's time to meditate. An appropriate reminder in these times of turbulence, and for us to cool off after the information overload in the last 9 days of rallies. So this evening, you're bound to listen to a lot of Om Shantis to guide you to be in Shanti or inner peace. It's going to be like a breath of fresh air. I'm Kana Gopal, and I'll be introducing the speakers and helping to guide you through the programs. It is definitely going to be a very enlightening session because we have with us 2 Raja Yoginis who'll be sharing the wisdom and experience. Between the 2 of them, they have 135 years of meditation experience. I don't think we can ask for more. To introduce the topic is Didi Nirmala. She wears many hats and wears them very, very lightly. She is responsible for overseeing 2 campuses at the headquarters in Mount Abu, Rajasthan, India. On top of that, she continues her role as the regional director for Asian and Australian Brahma Kumaris Raja Yoga centers. Didi, as she is fondly referred to, is a double doctor. She is a professionally qualified gynecologist who chose to incorporate Raja Yoga meditation into her practice in the 60s. Convinced how valuable it was, she devoted her life to sharing her knowledge and practice of Raja Yoga in the last 57 years. Her special areas of interest is self-transformation, personal development, and how the human mental process can be enhanced through an accurate method of meditation. Didi says, "The aim of my study was to help people. I could see that with medicine I could help on a limited level to cure sickness for a short time only. After a while, the patients would come back with the same problem. Medicine could help, but the main cause was psychosomatic. Meditation can help us understand tension and stress and how to manage it before it gets the better of us. Meditation helps us to learn to control our thoughts in a positive way and to adjust our mental outlook so that the mind and body can regain their proper balance. It also facilitates the development of our talents and virtues for a constructive and creative way of life." So those were Didi's insight. So I could go on and on talking about Didi and the kind of work she has done and how much she has inspired all of us who have known her. But I think it's best that you should hear from Didi. So let us put our hands together to welcome Didi Nirmala to share with us why it's time to meditate and how to do so. Didi Nirmala.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti is a greeting of peace. So which time we are passing through now? And what is the main aim in your life? I believe everybody wants health, wealth, happiness. So can I ask to show the hands? How many people feel that they are really enjoying life and they are happy all the time? Will you raise your hand? Very few. The reason is situations are changing. Nobody feels secure. There are some people have health problem. Every family may have someone who is affected with cancer, blood pressure, diabetes, etc. And sicknesses, virus sicknesses, suddenly pops up. SARS, MERS. Unfortunately, those doctors who tried to help the patients of such infection, they also got infected and quite a few of them died. Same thing with wealth. Most of the countries, especially Asia, Europe, the wealth is, as you see, all economy are getting worse. And I just came from Indonesia and they were saying so many businesses they have to shut off. And the thing is, we find that because businesses are shut off, the employee are in a hard situation. And many are losing job. So there is insecurity in that way. What will happen if I lose job? At least Singapore's situation is not so bad. But most of the countries, people are worried about their health problem or wealth problem. But even in Singapore, I know people have to work 10, 12 hours. And in most of the countries, if you work, you have to work hard. If you don't work at all. And relationship, we find relationships are also strained. There is so much violence in the world, terrorism everywhere, so many wars going on, and even husband and wife after love marriage, especially in the Western world, so much separation, divorce, single parents, or there may be strained relationship between husband and wife, or parents and children, and youth getting into drugs and all. So they find that either you have sickness or your family has sickness. You have to worry about it. And those who are working, most of them, they say we have stress. Not only those who are doing business, but those who are not doing business also, they have more stress because especially some of the jobs where the one who is under pressure and who has to satisfy customer, boss, they are under more stress, like chefs, tailors, those who are working in a loud, noisy atmosphere, factories or airport, they also have lots of stress. So there is stress, tension, worry, and insecurity because of violence. And day by day, incidents of corruption, adulteration, and rape, murder increasing. For little problem, people don't mind killing friends, relations. And for the wealth, people will do anything. They will kill somebody, they will file court case, they will prepare illegal letters to prove that the property is theirs, and so on and so forth. So this is a time when we want to relax. And in order to relax from all this stress, there are few means. People can do some exercise, they can do some sports. If they have loving relationship, then naturally they can come and talk to their loved ones, and they may vent out their sorrow or problem. But many times people don't want to talk about their problems, and so naturally there is that inner feeling of stress. Or those who are believing in God, religious-minded people, they will be less stressed because they think, okay, God will help me, and pray God. And meditation is also one of the ways to relax. And usually nowadays, people resort to drugs, alcohol, tobacco, hard drugs, marijuana, cocaine, heroin, etc., in order to relax. But those drugs are more harmful than beneficial. So in order to have not only just relaxation, but to have peace of mind, happiness, we need to meditate. And meditation is a link of my mind with Almighty. So as we link ourselves with the Almighty, we are able to receive strength. And Almighty means ocean of love, ocean of peace, ocean of happiness, ocean of sweetness, merciful, liberator, guide. And so by meditating or remembrance, simple term is remembrance of Supreme Being, and that can help us to not only just relax, but peaceful, happy, sweet, merciful. So all the qualities we can imbibe with meditation if it is done in the right way. Because meditations are also variety of meditation. Mantra meditation. So some people chant mantra. The gurus give them mantra and they chant and sit quietly. Or there is devotional yoga, bhakti yoga, in which they sing bhajans. Jnana yoga, in which there is understanding of wisdom. Raja yoga, the king of all yoga, or the yoga which gives us that mastery over our mind and sense organs. It is said that stress is not because of problem, but repeatedly thinking about that problem creates stress. And usually human nature is there. They keep on thinking the same thing again and again as what happened in the past, or they keep on worrying about future. And we know that by worrying about anything, we can't solve the problem. But still we can't stop worrying. And by thinking of past also, it's not going to help us because past has finished. So what's the point of remembering the past again and again? So what we need to do is forget the past and not worry about future. The reason why we are not able to control our thoughts is that we are not strong enough to guide our mind, to control our mind. Because the mind is such a slippery thing that we forget what we have to remember and we remember what we have to forget. We might have kept the car keys somewhere and we forget where we had kept. And if somebody has abused us, or blamed us, or criticized few years ago, we won't forget that and take sorrow. So what we need to do is now have that full control of mind and full control of our emotions. Because we all know, we are all taught, don't get angry. But what happens? We do get angry. We tell ourselves, I'm not going to get angry, and still we get angry. We know worrying will not solve our problem, but still we keep on worrying. So the thing is, all these situations, emotional situation, disturb us, whether it's a jealousy, whether it's anger, whether it's animosity, carelessness, laziness, all these things can create sorrow and suffering to us as well as others. So that's where now we need to really strengthen our mind and meditation can strengthen our mind. And wisdom can help us to see the life in a spiritual sense. Because so far we know that the world is drama, but we are not able to see it as drama, and we say my son, my mother, my wife, my husband. So we call it my, and if my people are suffering, I also suffer. And that's where now we need to really guide and control our thoughts, emotions, sense organs, and meditation can help us for that. Now, question may arise how to meditate. So meditation is a very simple process. Anybody can meditate. And we meditate or remember Supreme in a different way. As I said, either prayer, mantra, rituals, or Raj Yoga meditation. But so far the thing is, when we are trying to meditate or remember, even whilst we are doing our worship or singing devotional songs, the mind is wandering here and there. We may be listening to a spiritual lecture, but mind may be wandering here and there. And that's where we need that power of concentration, and meditation is the one which will help. But for that, we need to basic thing, who am I and who is Almighty? Because if I don't know who am I or who is Almighty, then what happens? The connection is not right. Because if I'm thinking I'm Dr. Nirmala, then I'll be thinking about my medical practice, my friends, relatives, etc. So the name of my body is Nirmala, but I can be called anything. My father will call me daughter, my mother will call me daughter, my sister will call me sister. So we have different relationship, and those relationship will remain same whatever name I have. So this is my body's name, Nirmala, but this is body is mine. Name of the body is Nirmala. So who is me? So once we understand that spiritual wisdom, that I am not body, I am the life being in the body, which in spiritual term we say as a soul. And that soul is invisible. Life energy is invisible. It leaves the body, we can't see. Whereas the Supreme Being, whom we are worshipping, remembering, or whatever we are doing, we don't know. We say God is one, God is love, God is truth. But we have many, many pictures. All religions will have different pictures, and Hindus have hundreds of pictures. So who is God? So once we understand God is one truth, Satyam Shivam Sundaram is the truth, is the benefactor. Shivam means benefactor, Sundaram, very beautiful. So once we understand who is God, and if we establish that link, and that link also can be with relationship, because we say, God, thou art our mother and father. So naturally, if I have this relationship with Almighty, who is the ocean of love, it will be easy for me to remember Almighty. So that's where we have to now understand, realize, and experience. And once we experience, we know that we have found the truth, and that will help us to have that real benefit of our meditation. So this is the time of complete irreligiousness, violence, corruption, etc. And this is the time when everybody needs meditation because everybody is under stress. Everybody has got up and down, sorrow, happiness, peaceful, peaceless, etc. So this is the time we really need to focus on that. And I have seen many doctors also refer to their patients because when they can't do anything else, because there are 95% or more sicknesses, the patient who comes to doctor for treatment, 95% of them have psychosomatic problem. So once we realize that I had to help my mind rather than just body, naturally we will spend time in meditation. And I find it has helped a lot of people solve many problems with meditation. And so many people around the world from different faiths, Hindus, Christians, Buddhists, and some of the Islam followers also are now taking up meditation, and all of them have benefited a lot. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Didi, for sharing something so profound, so simply. You know, and Didi said 95% of all illnesses are psychosomatic. Actually, if you think about it, yeah, we just think ourselves sick. To follow up with what Didi has shared, Sister Bharti, she's so quietly moved, Sister Bharti will take us into a meditative experience. And she's staying off stage, so you would listen to her voice, but you can't see her, which is kind of nice actually. Sister Bharti is the national coordinator for all the Raja Yoga centers in Singapore. And she's been meditating for 35 years. So these are all very experienced people. And something special about Sister Bharti is her ability to relate, just like Didi as well, something very profound at a very simple level. So what we'll do now is we'll support you a little bit by dimming the lights, playing some music, and Sister Bharti will bring you on a journey to your core, your peace. So just sit back, listen to her words, immerse yourself in the words, then I'll see you soon. In a world with stress, tension, and worry, lots of insecurity around, to overcome all these problems surrounding me, I turn my mind inwards to understand who I really am, to see myself as a spiritual being, the energy within that operates this body which I move around in the world.
So let me take my thoughts and focus my mind in the center of my forehead and visualize myself as a tiny point of light, of sparkling light. This is who I really am. Energy in the body, controlling the body, operating the body, but also an identity that forms thoughts, that creates thoughts, and is also full of all the positive qualities that I identify myself with. Within this point of pure spiritual energy, there is peace. The peace that I had been searching for so long. It is actually a natural part of myself, but it had evaded me because I saw myself as a physical being. I saw myself as a human being with worries and problems, insecurities. I got caught up in this whole jungle of thoughts that I actually created for myself. So now with this simple practice to turn inwards, a practice to strengthen my mind, a practice to improve my concentration, a practice to develop a natural relationship with the Almighty, the Supreme Being, the highest of all energies, the ocean of love, who comforts me when I'm in sorrow, the ocean of peace, who smoothens all the worries in my mind, the ocean of happiness, which actually brings pure, unconditional happiness to myself. And as I create this practice in myself by spending a few minutes each day, I'm able to bring out all the positive qualities in myself, my own peace, my love, my happiness, and I'm able to share it with all those around me. This is the practice to gain mastery over my mind, my sense organs, and to make me totally in control of my life. It's a simple procedure. Let me take today as a starting point to implement this practice in my life. There's always a starting point, and with determination, I'm able to bring this into my life. The words Om Shanti are not just a greeting, but they actually describe myself. I am a being, a spiritual being, a being of spiritual energy, and I am peace. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Hold that energy. Wasn't that beautiful? And you can actually create such thoughts every day, hold on to these thoughts. We do have some commentary tapes and all that at the Raj Yoga Center that you could buy if you like to just get you started. But you can easily speak to yourself in this manner. Be gentle, be sweet, be beautiful to the self. Okay, thank you very much, Sister Bharti, for that commentary. What we'll do is, yeah, that was lovely, isn't it? Very lovely of Sister Bharti. We'll just play a short video in a little while, but before that, that video, you can guess who it is about. She's the spunky centenarian. She's younger in the heart than even those who are a quarter of her age. She's a pioneer of the Brahma Kumaris movement, and she's a living legend and a guardian angel for money. And she is, of course, the head of the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University. Now we'll just take a little short, sit back, and enjoy the video on Dadi Janki.
World.
Who is Dadi?
She is the one who will tell you what's true about you.
And you have to rise to the vision that she has for you, and that's a challenge.
Look at her. This young, old in age, young in mind woman is an incredible leader of a very large organization of volunteers.
She's just like that. And I said, well, how does one clean the conscience? And she said, through meditation. And I thought, I have to learn meditation.
मैं कोई author नहीं हूँ, कोई speaker नहीं हूँ.
I am no author and I'm no speaker. I just know how to use my heart well, my mind well, and my eyes well.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.